Welcome, Gemini, to your weekly reading. This is for the 24th to the 31st of July. We are going to go ahead and see all the possible energies and messages coming through for you for this week. Gemini, we are going to start off by looking at the first row as the possible energy beginning the week. The second row is going to be the area that you should focus on. The third row will be the unexpected energy coming in. Our fourth row is going to be messages and advice from Spirit. And finally, our fifth row is the possible outcome of the week. Gemini, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. We're going to start off here with the Nine of Pentacles energy, and we are looking at the possible energy beginning the week. So let's see now what this Nine of Pentacles energy is for Gemini, please. What is this Nine of Pentacles energy? We've got the Three of Wands. Now, Gemini, you have got the Three of Wands at the beginning of the week and at the end of the week. When I get a card twice in a reading, for me, the energetic power and the significance of the card doubles. So this is a very important energy for us this week. We have the Nine of Pentacles coming out, which is a lovely energy to see because it lets me know at the beginning of the week, you're going to have reason to feel good about yourself, Gemini. You know, Nine of Pentacles is the energy of feeling good, looking good, being content where we are, like very proud of the decisions we have made. And with that, we see the Three of Wands. Now, the Three of Wands is the energy of something coming in. You can actually see something breaking through with regards to something you have been thinking about, something you've been planning. So what we see at the beginning of the week is that you are feeling so good about a decision or a plan that you have put into motion because you are starting to see things happening, Gemini. Whether it is already happening or whether you start to see things happening this week, something is happening. You're going to actually see it. Wonderful energy we are seeing at the beginning of the week. Let's move on and see what our Ten of Swords energy is that is sitting in the area that you should focus on. So we want to see now what this Ten of Swords energy is for Gemini, please. The Seven of Swords. Okay. Now, Gemini, this energy will not be for everybody. But with the combination of Ten of Swords and Seven of Swords coming up, this is a message coming through for some of my Geminis who have been through a very hard ending. This is our Ten of Swords. Now, because we have the Seven of Swords coming underneath, for me, this ending has to do with somebody leaving you in a very unkind way, like a very sneaky, sly way. There could be lies here, betrayal, gaslighting. It's a sudden energy. It's an energy of feeling blindsided, and it's the energy where we felt at that time, man or woman down. You, my dearest Geminis, are being asked to focus now on this energy because can you see the light is now coming in and it's pushing back the darkness. Now that light there, can you see that yellow there is resonated in the cards we see coming up and in this energy around our Hanged Man. There is an alleviation, a lifting of this dark energy, whatever it might have been for you. What you need to do now this week, if this is relevant for you, is to focus on it. You need to understand that this is over for you. I'm not diminishing it in any way, my dear Geminis, because what I can see, it's a very harsh ending, a very unkind ending, and it could have been extremely difficult for you. But there is a new day dawning, and I am here to tell you that it's time to focus on the new day. There's something beautiful coming in for you, and we saw it right at the beginning. So whatever this area is for you, just say this was a relationship that ended very, very badly. With these cards now coming out here, we see something beautiful and something new coming in for you. We see you feeling good about yourself again, looking good, right? So you're feeling good from the inside out. It's the energy of acknowledging what you've been through and understanding it's over and making way for the new day. Let's move on and see what the unexpected energy is, and we're going to look at the Hanged Man. So let's see what the Hanged Man energy is for Gemini, please. Right. 6 of Cups. Okay. Gemini, this is a very interesting energy sitting in your unexpected. I think what happens here this week is that you, my dear Geminis, are going to get an incredible insight regarding this energy, what you have been through. Our Hanged Man energy is the energy of being still, of going nowhere, like being in God's waiting room. And here we see you getting a very deep and a very significant insight. 6 of Cups tells me that whatever this was for you, I feel it was a relationship that went back many years. This could be a family situation, Gemini, your significant other. It could be a friend. But with 6 of Cups coming in here, there's an understanding that this is a relationship that had substance, but you are going to get a very clear understanding of what has happened and how you need to progress forward. So we do see you putting everything into perspective and getting a very deep and meaningful understanding of what has transpired here. Let's move on and see what our 4 of Wands energy is that is sitting in messages and advice from Spirit. So we want to see now what this 4 of Wands is for you. Ten of Pentacles. My gosh, Gemini, Spirit comes in with a very big energy, a very positive energy. They want you to know that very soon you are going to have the energy of wanting to celebrate. And I understand it's such a difference coming from this energy to this energy. But let's remember, at the beginning of the week, we already saw you starting to feel good about yourself, inside and out. Spirit wants you to know that in the very near future, and perhaps even this week, you are going to have the energy of wanting to celebrate, wanting to rejoice. And 4 of Wands is our 1111 card, which is a high spiritual number. And because this message is coming through from Spirit, it has this energy of it had to be this way, Gemini, so that it moved you to a new chapter. It moved you on. Something had to shift here. Something had to change because you had to be moved and shifted. Spirit wants you to know that you're now moving closer to your 10 of Pentacles. And 10 of Pentacles for me is the happily ever after card when it comes to our security, our abundance, career, money, finance, right? This is the energy. So this 10 of Swords, 7 of Swords energy, it had to go, Gemini. Whatever this energy was for you, it had to be released because Spirit wants you to know it had to make way for the 4 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles to come in. And you will start to see and understand why this week, why it had to go, why it couldn't stay. And this is why, my dear Geminis, you are going to be feeling a whole lot better, because things are going to make sense. You know, when we go through this energy and we're in it, it doesn't make sense at all. You know, we are so wounded and we are so hurt, we can't see the wood for the trees. But this week, you are really going to get a deep understanding. And here is Spirit's very clear confirmation of what it's all about. Let's see now the possible outcome of the week, and we are going to clarify the second Three of Wands card. So let's see now what this Three of Wands energy is for Gemini, please. The King of Wands. Gemini, this is wonderful to see. We see you at the end of the week presenting as the King of Wands. It doesn't matter if you're masculine or feminine, it's the energy of the card we are speaking about. Now, King of Wands is our most creative king, Gemini. This is the king that looks at everything he's got, where he's been, what he needs, and where he's going. And he is the king that makes things happen. He's not a king to sit back. He understands there's going to be knocks in life. He understands he's going to fall, but he's not going to stay down. He has a vision. He's motivated, and he's not going to let anybody or anything hold him back for too long. And this is the energy I see you encompassing this week. It's like the energy of, you know what? I might have been down. It might have taken me time to get back up, but I'm coming back stronger, more empowered than ever before. This is truly an energy of you can't keep Gemini down. And King of Wands is going to look at these three ships coming in, and we saw that right at the beginning of the week. There's something here, Gemini. There's something coming towards you, and this King of Wands energy is not going to let anything, any opportunity slip away. And this is what I see you doing. I see you working with what you got. And Gemini, not only that, I see you with these cards coming through. It's the energy of the phoenix rising up from the flames, stronger, more beautiful, more inspired than ever before. So it's an incredibly positive and significant week for you. Let's move on now and get a message from your angels for the week. Right, let's see now. What would Gemini's angels like to share with them, please? Remain positive. Your angels have come through and they're just confirming that there might have been a rough period, but remain positive because you have something quite spectacular happening here for you. And we had the biggest confirmation from Spirit, and your angels want you to know, keep positive now. Things are changing, things are turning. You are getting out of this energy quite quickly now with all these incredibly positive energies coming through. So push through. You're there. You're there. It's coming there. You can almost touch those three ships coming in. And this energy is just going to fade into the darkness, and you are entering into this beautiful, bright new energy we see coming out a lot here for you. So that's all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you the most wonderful week, and I'm sending you all so much love.